Deep from the heart of a grindhouse theater, one filmmaker will rise from video store clerk to the guy video store clerks worship and answer the question, what would the love child of the 90s, the 70s, comic books, kung fu movies, and cocaine look like? This.
Why the need for so much gruesome, graphic violence? Why not let us imagine
Because it's so much fun, Chan. Get it?
Every Quentin Tarantino movie. Enter a world of classic cinema and attention deficit disorder, where the smoke is heavy, the voices are gravelly.
Pretty sneaky. What's that? My life story.
My way or the highway.
But I always respected his resolve.
And everyone is always hungry.
I'm hungry. Let's get a taco.
Come on, man. Let's go get a steak.
We will be serving white cake.
Big plates of blueberry pancakes.
Tamales.
Pepperoni pizza 4つ. Bacon tastes good. Pork chops taste good.
This is a tasty burger.
Experience all three phases of QT's career. The critically acclaimed crime trilogy, the I'm just gonna make 70s movies phase, the really long one. And the revisionist history revenge flicks. And I hope you liked them all, because he's only one movie away from retirement. Oh crap, really? That can't be right. Let's see. Count the Kill Bills as one movie. Death Roof is too short to count for a full one. Jackie Brown is an adaptation, so let's just axe that one too. There we go. He's only 4 movies away from retirement. Phew. Meet a Tarantino main character. They're probably involved in a life of crime, and they're definitely up to date on whatever dated pop culture references are rolling around in his head.
You know, like Kane in Kung Fu.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Like a virgin.
Valley of the Dolls.
You remember the Fantastic Four?
The Delphonics.
Charlie Brown.
The Bellboy with Jerry Lewis.
Mannix, The Man from U.N.C.L.E., Batman and Robin. Ping, pow.
Do you know any of these shows or people I'm talking about?
When they suffer a horrible injustice, they'll put on a cool outfit, drive around talking.
And you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
Drive around listening to music.
Flowers on the wall.
And drive around talking while listening to music.
Want me to your while driving?
Then thrill as they go undercover.
We'll be putting on an act.
And find themselves in a high-stakes conversation where someone is not who they say they are.
One of them fellas is not what he says he is.
Sie sind so deutsch wie dieser Scotch.
Until the whole thing turns into one big standoff.
Larry, stop pointing that f***ing gun at my dad!
Die direkt auf ihre Hoden gerichtet ist.
Ich habe eine Pistole auf ihre Eier gerichtet, seit sie hier sitzen. Und ab jetzt sind wir zu dritt.
And everything gets bathed in more blood than an Addams Family school play. Revel in this one-of-a-kind filmmaker's brilliant dialogue.
English, mother. Do you speak it?
Sharply drawn characters. Timeless soundtracks, in that the songs aren't from the same era as the movie.
I need 100 black covers for 100 bad men.
And depending on how you feel about him, either his incredible talent for remixing cinematic history, or incredible audacity to jack the coolest shots from old movies for himself. It's not stealing if you haven't seen it. Just ask Lucas, or BTA, or Guy Ritchie, or all of them. So salute a living legend who made some of the best films of a generation, while influencing some of the worst films of a generation. But he gave women and black people amazing badass characters to cheer for. And he also gave a bunch of white guys an N-word pass. But he matured into one of the best filmmakers in Hollywood history. But it's thanks to the tireless work of one of the worst people in Hollywood history. But one thing's always been clear, uncontroversial, and unanimous about Quentin Tarantino. This man loves a good foot.
telling me about foot massaging. I'm the foot master.
Wiggle your big toe.
I've let him give me a foot massage.
You giving a lot of them? Shit, got my technique down and everything. I don't be tickling or nothing.
Wiggle your big toe.
Would you give a guy a foot massage?
还懂我功夫？西龙哥发的。
Oh man, look at them toes! Let's sniff some shoes. Go feet, go!
Probably starring Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Madsen, Christoph Waltz when he wants an Oscar, movie stars, rising stars, fading stars, chapters, trunk shots, red apple cigarettes.
Well, that's the way a cigarette should taste.
Spittin'. Being all gross. Torture.
I'ma get medieval on your ass with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch.
One word of sass, they cuts out your tongue. But imagine the cruelty their brothers endured at our hands.
Extreme close-ups.
It's your ring.
A movie within the movie. Austin Powers and himself.
Yeah, but I have a foot fetish, so it kind of evens itself out.
Every Quentin Tarantino movie. Did you know that Quentin Tarantino also directed an episode of ER? It's the one where he and Dr. Ross go to Mexico and kill a bunch of vampires. What would you rather have, the Force or the magic from Harry Potter? We'll help you decide in an all-new episode of Power Levels, where we waste scientists' time quantifying the things that some British lady made up at a bus stop. Check it out now, you squib. In a world with no oxygen.